And we'll begin with Jacob.
Thank you, Ryan. Good afternoon, Laura. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for taking time to chat with us.
Hi, I'm doing great.
Another three-game week, Saturday, then short turnaround to come back home for Challenge Cup. I was just curious if you can give us an overall general health update to everyone on the team. Any updates you can share with Phoebe and Rose?
No change. No change there.
All right, thank you. And then just your overall thoughts going into tomorrow's match with Louisville. Obviously, a lot's been made about the milestone of the 1,000th match and then potentially the club's 100th win. But beyond that, just what are you looking for in terms of continuing the consistency on the scoring threat, but also making sure you don't have any repeats of letting up goals like you did against Chicago?
Yeah, I think obviously we've played Louisville in pre-season in the Portland tournament, so we've got to see them there. I think they're a good side. I think that they're hard to play against. I think we need to be at our best to get a result in this game. And yeah, I think we've tried to look at the really good things we did against Chicago, push on with them, but being very clear that we need to make sure that we don't give it opposition anything easy, I think is the key for us, which we tend to do a good job of. So the Chicago game was one that we didn't, but we obviously scored the goals when we needed to, which made a big difference.
Thank you, Laura.
Thanks, Jacob. And then Jeff, go ahead.
Looking now several matches into the season, you've been getting goals from set pieces, from your press, from flow of play. How are you feeling about the development and progression of your attack at this point in the season? Yeah,
I mean, it's been good. I think a year ago, were frustrated with ourselves that we weren't doing those things. So the fact that we have been is a positive, but we know that Louisville is a team that we've struggled against since I've come back to the club. We haven't beaten them in the regular season since I've been back. So it's an opponent that we know is also a threat on set pieces. We know, obviously, from playing them in pre-season that they also like to press. So we've got to be prepared to be able to counteract that a little bit. And I think we don't take any opponent lightly. And I feel like when we played Louisville last year, we both played them both times coming off games short turnaround. So I'm glad that we've been able to prepare for them properly, because I think that they need that preparation. I think that because they're a good team.
And then the other end of the field, other than, like you said, there may be a couple of goals they wanted to look at, but overall, you've been tough to get through and break down this season and get goals against. How are you feeling about your defense?
Yeah, I mean, I think historically, any teams that I've coached, that's the premise of who we are. I think we have to be really hard to beat. We want to be free-flowing and we want to create opportunities and score goals, but I believe that in this league you have to be really hard to beat. You have to be hard to score against. And yeah, we've done a good job of that, so we were disappointed to let that up a little bit against Chicago. So we always have that as a mindset no matter what. So it's not sort of looking at it differently, but happy with the way that we've been doing things. I think we believe that our defending is our biggest attacking threat when we get that right. So we will continue on that moving forward.
And then the last part of that is the Sonnet-Fishlock partnership in the last match was pretty solid in the midfield. As players are still recovering, are we seeing more of that pairing?
Oh, yeah, we will be seeing more of that pairing, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Are there any other questions? Looks like that's it. All right,
Easy
thank you all.
life.
Thanks, everyone.